Well, a Mitsubishi Colt Ralliart in the house today, and as you can see, our Richard's doing a bit. So let's tell you what we're doing. Well, as you can see, the Scorpion exhaust is going on here. This is a non-resonated cat back. So this is the second cat back, as you can see, joins here. So still got both cats still in place. And in a moment, when we have completed this little task, we shall be mapping it, won't we, Rich?
Yeah.
We will indeed. Okay, so it's ready up onto the dyno now that the Scorpion exhaust has been fitted by our Richard. It's still got both cats in place, but it's got an induction kit, some beautiful Dynodaze hoses and a 4-jar S-valve, which is looking very, very pretty. Now, these are good mods, and I expect, even though it's got cats in, we're still aiming for 200 brake horsepower. So we'll see where we go, but it's a lovely looking car in white, as you all know. We are fond of the Ralliart. There she is. Right, so initially, stock power run, see what she's putting out at this point in time. Then we're going to use the Ecotech system to flash the stock ECU. That gives us the ability to data log and start tuning, and we'll go from there. So here we go. Go. Base file. Hello, Ricardo de Force. How are you?
Feel like crap.
Yeah, a bit poorly still, ain't you, mate?
Yeah, got man flu.
Yeah,
which is obviously loads worse than COVID.
Yeah. Do you think you can't say COVID in YouTube videos, man?
Why can't you?
They just don't like it.
Why?
I don't know.
It's a word.
I know it is a word.
And it's a thing.
And it was around.
And it's been on the news for the last 2 years.
I know. I'm hoping to get this man flu from you.
Why? Mate, you don't want it, honestly. I didn't want it.
No. Anyway, this is a beautiful white Ralliart that's got stage 1 mods, and it's mapping up quite lovely. I think we're just shy of 200 brake horsepower as you finally fine-tune it in. Would you like to add to any of that?
No. No, nothing to say.
You enjoyed fitting the exhaust though, didn't you, mate? Because you enjoy your job.
It's just an exhaust, mate. It's nothing fancy, is it?
Mate, like you.
Yeah, that's exactly it. No frills, mate.
No frills. Every little helps.
Yeah.
Well, the fan firing up is the sound of Richard programming the ECU, for those of you who didn't know that. So a bit more Ecotech tuning now, and then we'll do a final power run, and we'll see what power figures that we get. Hey, Rich?
Aye.
Aye. Well, what a gem of a Ralliart.
Yeah, nice and clean.
It is nice and clean. It's a nice car. The engine bay looks very nice as well. It made exactly what we expected it to make, which was 200 brake and 225 foot power torque. It's actually made 202 brake horsepower, which is always nice.
I'll have 2 brake off in then.
You have that back off.
Have it back off him. I'll charge him extra.
I was just going to say, charge you extra for that. But yeah, no, it's done really well. Sounds well. It's completely road legal still. Obviously, it's got both cats in it. So there's more to be had if he wanted to progress with this car. But it's really nice.
It's what we sort of class as stage 1 mods, ain't it? You know, cat back exhaust, bit of induction kit. Hoses aren't necessarily important, but you know, obviously the dump valve is, and away you go, sort of. Yeah, 200
really
brake.
nice.
It's definitely the best value for money, in my opinion, with these cars.
Yeah, it's
and
really nice. Really
where
nice.
the car probably should have been from Mitsubishi. I think if they had done that, they'd have sold much more.
It would have competed with some of the other cars at the time, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, they were competing with the ST150, weren't they?
Yeah.
So another 50 brake on top of that really would have
blitzed them.
Would have blitzed them, and then really made them sell, wouldn't it? In my opinion.
Yeah, great car. So another day, another Colt. We had a nice one in yesterday for a timing belt and oil and filter and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I did that yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah, didn't really cover that, did we? Busy running around doing other things.
Busy.
Sorted. Let's have a look at this graph.
Yeah, come on, let's have a look at the graph. So as we always say, red line is as she came in, blue line is as she leaves. Nice area of power under the graph there. Started with 175, leaving with 202, and that's 174 at the wheels. There she is in all her glory. Really nice looking car. Good example, a good example. But there you go, another Ralliart in the bag. If you want your Colt mapping, give us a shout. We've always got parts for Colts. So, you know, if you need any advice or help, just message the Dynodaze Facebook page, and I'm sure we'll come back to you with some quotes and things. But yeah, brilliant. Code word for this Ralliart is nice. See you on the next one, won't we, Rich?
Will you?
See ya.